So welcome back to another one take. This time we're taking a look at the Bourgogne. Yes, a premium ship now. We've mostly got through the tech tree tier 10s. That was my original goal with the one takes. At least get something up for all of those tier 10 tech tree ships. You guys could see a very honest look at what these ships are capable of. Now we're going to move on to some of the premiums, some of the reward ships, and try and have a good time. Bourgogne is what I'm going to start with because this is one of my favorite ships in the entire game. I really enjoy its just insane combination of guns, speed, and overall battle impact is just really high on this ship. It's a very enjoyable time, and honestly, I tend to show you guys this ship when I get a really good game. You've mostly seen those on the channel as games that I've already played and then doing a post commentary over or something like that. However, this time, you're going to get a realistic look at this thing. And we got a bit of a difficult matchmaker. There's an FDR, which definitely can be very painful. But we'll try and make it work. There we go. 3 bounces on a broadside Des Moines and an overpen. And then a bunch of overpens into a Cleveland to start with. So rough start, certainly. Only a rough start. But Bourgogne is excellent on a flank. It's excellent even if you can't get broadsides. Of course, that's what we're looking for. This ship really can farm a lot of battleships very well with its HE. Something you should be trying to take advantage of if you do end up finding yourself just stuck against a bunch of bowing ships. However, I do enjoy the AP playstyle a little bit more. And that's why I'm going to try and get to a lot more of these broadsides. So here we're not really going to push, but I am trying to find this Des Moines, as you can see. Still managing to miss that, unfortunately. Looks like the enemy sub is here in the cap. So we'll go after him. And maybe we'll turn towards this island. Don't really want to be on my own here against a potential submarine and the carrier. That's a pretty scary proposition. Get some splash damage there a little bit onto the subs. That's kind of nice. We do want to be making use of those. The French ships have pretty decent ASWs, so we'll try and do our best with that. Try and keep up with it. But we're not really a pushing ship. So with Bourgogne, you have to understand that you're weaker than a lot of battleships at the tier when it comes... Wow, we are not doing damage. You're weaker than a lot of battleships at your tier when it comes to your armor. So you need to use your speed to survive, as well as play it a little more like a battle cruiser if you're having trouble with it. I think that's a great way to approach things as well. Smolensk leaving, alrighty. At these angles, maybe we can actually get some damage in on him. Trying to get some of the front guns over. Unfortunate. Only overpens. Does manage to just get away from us. There you can see the Bourgogne getting us with that, some of that HE. So since we're going behind an island like this, may as well rep it. We're not going to be playing, we're not going to be playing the game where we tank a whole bunch, but I'm going to try and save as much of that HP as we possibly can. Point in by the looks of things. We'll try there. I'm saving my boosters right now. This game looks like it's going to last a little bit of time, but something that you'll find if you play this ship a lot, you might find you don't use all of your boosters. And that's just leaving damage on the table, right? So you don't really want to be doing that. Your boosters are very valuable. I just don't trust that we're going to get really good damage in on someone right now. Someone needs to be spotted for quite some time, and maybe we'll use our booster here on the Shikishima just to show you how this thing is just pretty insane with that booster. If we get dispersion. Yeah, only 7k there. Certainly could have been a little better. But you get 2.5 salvos, really, with the booster. And that can be enough to guarantee some really good damage in on, especially cruisers, where you're more likely to be citadeling them. And in fact, the Shikishima is more than likely going to turn away. So I'm actually going to swap over to the HE and we can see how that does. against a battleship. There you go. We did, what, around 20k in 3 salvos there to a Shikishima broadside. Not amazing. Of course, the dispersion could look a little better than that. But now that he's angled, we will go for Meiji, let's say. And I'm actually going to use my engine booster here as well. You can use your engine boost to get around the map, of course. But the other great use of the engine boost... Wow, our dispersion is really bad right now. Usually, it should look better than this. If you're playing, it should look better than this. But usually, the engine boost can be also used as a defensive tool to make you really difficult to... Just waiting to see if he damage cons that. He might have. A defensive tool which allows you to be very maneuverable here, like this. You're angled away, just slowly moving backwards and forwards. You see how quickly we accelerate? It makes it very difficult to actually hit it. And that can be a good way to mitigate some damage. I'm swapping over to the AP here for a shot on the FDR. Come on, Bourgogne. Make it up to me here. You can do it. Oh my goodness. Where's our dispersion? This is a dispersion build. Like I have it. I have accuracy. Okay, actually, that's fine. 3 is good. I don't know why it looked so bad, but it did, and yet we still landed a really good salvo in. Always again looking for those broadsides. Speaking of Smolensk grounding here, I might actually take that as a blind shot. Our blind shot's more accurate than our normal salvo. Alright, you know what? I'm going to use it here. Use another booster. Get that extra salvo in on the Smolensk. Try and take him out here. That's a very dangerous target. 15k is not a lot of HP on him, but we might just get overpens here. Nope, okay. Just continuing to reverse, huh? Okay. So the booster there definitely helping us take this guy out, I hope. Yes, we do get him. Good. You can see our team is kind of melting. Pretty scary here. Des Moines is low. So we'd ideally like to hit that. Might be a dumb play to try and take that guy out, but we'll see. Shikishima, of course, with its overmatch is going to hurt us a lot. Wow, I actually ended up hitting him. Unfortunately, it looks like I didn't quite lead him enough. That would have been insane, though. But let's focus on this Bourgogne. Well, maybe the Des Moines if I can get another shot into him here. I will take one more. Use our first heal. And then we're going to be focusing on this Yoshino and this Bourgogne, because they're the ones actually taking our cap right now. Unfortunate. Not quite able to deal with that, that Des Moines. Yoshino turning broadside here, maybe. So let's go after him right now. 10k is fine there. Staying angled to the enemy Bourgogne. And the HE certainly is hurting. But with our carrier coming through, I think he should be able to kill this Yoshino. Malta, of course, very good against cruisers. So I'm actually going to go after Bourgogne here. 8 seconds until our booster. So something you can also do is try and bait someone into thinking you don't have a salvo in on them when you actually will. Bourgogne is swapped over to the HE as well now. And then use your booster to load your guns up. Out of engine boost, unfortunately. So here might be a great opportunity to do that. Shoot the Bourgogne. See if the Yoshi is willing to turn. He's not, but our Marseille is around. Good. 12k in on him. You know what? Let's boost it. The quicker we kill this Bourgogne, the better we're going to do here. And if he's going to go bow in, then we definitely want to be using HE. 6k into a superstructure is still very good. But you see how I'm not playing this as a tank battleship. And you see how the Bourgogne is just losing so much HP as he's pushing in here, right? That's kind of the tricky part when it comes to a Bourgogne. You don't have the HP that a tier 10 battleship would normally have. Okay, so we've managed to do 180k. Pretty good game, honestly. I tend to have pretty good matches in this ship. I'll be honest, this is one of my favorite tier 10s just because of its flexibility. And you saw, even with some pretty brutal dispersion, we were still able to do pretty decent damage overall. And the game is still not over. Angled Lepanto, we'll just use some AP and then swap over to the HE. I am someone who does like to play with the... we'll stay on this side. I am someone who likes to play with the reload. Expert loader, whatever it's called these days. Gun feeder, I think. I think that's a very important skill on a lot of ships, but Bourgogne especially really takes advantage of having that HE and AP both being very good ammo types. So you want to be using whatever is going to be best for the situation. So at longer ranges, even against broadside battleships, sometimes HE is going to be the way to go. But having the ability to swap quickly is really, really nice. So we've managed to win this one. Feels good. Looks like the points weren't very close, but it was getting close on ships there for a bit. But I suppose they did have to push in thanks to the points. That gave us a nice way to victory here. I'll take it. 188 is a good game. Bourgogne, I still think, should be on the short list for your first steel ships. They do take a while to get a lot of steel, certainly, but even if you're not a battleship player necessarily, I think you'll enjoy it even as a cruiser player. The faster reload, the faster speed, better concealment, all those things make it less like a battleship. You don't have those weaknesses that a lot of the battleships will have. So pretty good one overall. To talk about the build, I am kind of running a weird one right now. It is the hybrid battleship kind of build like I'm running. Only taking manual secondaries. That's it. I'm giving up a heal, basically. If you wanted to play a more traditional role, you would just take a heal here, and then that would be it. That would be pretty standard. But I'm finding I enjoy brawling so much that I really want to take just a little bit of manual secondaries, get them usable at, well, 9.2 on this ship, and it does all right. Here are the modules and upgrades. Notice no propulsion mod here. Kind of interesting. But I find the engine boost gives me what propulsion mod would, and then steering gears allows me to be more maneuverable at higher speeds when I'm running away. So that's kind of the combination of maneuverability that I really like on the Bourgogne, allowing us to dodge, not everything, but it allows us to dodge a lot of incoming fire. With the Bourgogne, though, you do have to be careful. It can die. It can die very, very quickly. And a lot of people say this ship is very, very good, and I agree with them. But you do have to be careful of dying quickly, and that might be the challenging point if you get this ship initially. You might also find the lower caliber 380mm guns to be a bit of a weak point as well. But that's where the swapping ammo type is important, and using your speed to flank people and get really, really nasty broadside hits in with your reload booster. So starting our second match here for this one take, we got another carrier game, but we don't have to worry about a sub in this one, which is pretty nice. And overall, the AA is not bad on the Bourgogne. It's not really going to save you if the carrier really decides to kill you, but it's not like Yamato levels of bad. Looking at this matchmaker, though, I probably want to be playing the flank here. We spawned here, so obviously we're going to play here. But it could be... I mean, they don't have a lot of really dangerous battleships when it comes to their overmatch on us, so we could get a little more aggressive. We want to be helping our destroyers in their engagements as well, something that you'll like to be doing with a little better concealment, 13.2. The reload booster can help those engagements as well. All really, really good things to be thinking about. So we're going to push up over this flank here. Ready to turn away, though, if needed. Certainly can be a tricky thing to deal with if you do get focused down. We'll be looking for cross shots kind of into here, maybe even over into the B cap just a little bit. But we saw, I think in the Slava video, that getting up into this position here really just forces anyone playing here to take huge damage or to leave, right? Nebraska on the other side. Okay, that's good for us. We want to know where the Mecklenburg is, because he's in a division with the Benham. So that tells us the Benham is over here. So that'll be tricky. And actually, if our Kitakazi is pushing like this, it's possible he runs headlong into the DD. Yeah. We swap to the HE. Oh, whoops. I did not push spacebar enough times. Fire right away. That kind of hurts. But Kleber's are very good at farming us. Benham is here as well, yeah. So the tricky thing now is to be getting away as much as we can with as much HP as we can. Don't really want to be eating these fires too much. But it's okay. We do have 4 heals. Kleber was forced back. Really nice. And Mecklenburg is turning broadside here. Unfortunately, we don't have spotting. And, oh my goodness, our DD died. Okay. Tough start over here. Yeah, unfortunately, the Mecklenburg is going to get this turn in. Kind of hoping that I'd find a broadside or two, but that's all right. Notice we're playing a little farther back. Don't really want to eat a ton of damage early on. Again, looking for broadsides. Using our maneuverability to dodge most of that. That's pretty nice. A-gear turning broadside. We'll use our booster for that. Come on, game. Give me a little damage, please. Okay, we got the enemy Kitakazi somehow. There we go. More damage to his angled ship than the broadside. But I guess we'll take it. The bear is here, that's fine. Look at that, he's using his booster right now. I'm not even on fire. So that means that if we do get lit on fire, he'll have a tougher time actually relighting us. And a single fire is really not too bad, so... Good, we stay outside of the Kleber torp range. We'll rep now that we got a double on us. It would appear the midway is coming after us, or maybe the Kitakazi. So this is where you want to be playing a little further back as well, using our maneuverability to hopefully dodge some of this. Although he's going after the Kita. So he won't have all his planes. 10k there, feels pretty good. We'll start to do a little more damage now, I hope. Just shoot at the Mecklenburg when he's up. And then we're going to try and regroup a bit with our team. We're kind of a little far away and not really able to impact the game too much from here. He's just that little bit of extra speed boost to get back into the fight. Venom, that's who we need to take out. But he's in his smoke. Makes it a little challenging. Well, we're undetected. So I think that means we'll push up just a bit with our Kitakaze here. Although we might be getting spotted by the planes here soon. Goliath is being smart and using this island to turn out from us. Would have loved to find him broadside. The bear with the yellow, sure. Gotta take him out. There would have been an idea of using our booster there, but we're okay. Okay. Hopefully our Kitakaze doesn't lose too much here. Tough game. Kind of the opposite of last one, where we're kind of just forced back as a team. And the enemy team has all the caps now. Tricky. Very tricky. Try and get into C a little bit here to stall it out or something. Maybe find an Aegir broadside, I don't know. We got Nebraska at least. Pushing in is pretty terrifying when there's a Venom on your flank. Certainly. Okay, the Aegir's up there. Nice hit. Bourgogne. Oh my goodness, thank you. Use the booster. Use heal. 22 into the Mecklenburg. Feels pretty good. Into his superstructure next. Venom is here. Hopefully we can get a kill here. Reverse. Oh, looks like our kid has got him. Nice. Okay, that is very, very good for us. Ooh, Hawk got our broadside. 14. Ouch. Damn, that was a good hit. I don't know if it's possible, but we'll try and finish the Goliath here. Our team, we got a lot of people alive on our team. So really what it comes down to is we just need to finish off the enemy team and get in some caps here. We only have one heal left. This is a situation where we definitely would be interested in having our extra healing instead of the secondaries. This is where my greed or desire here to have a little too much fun with the secondaries at times is going to be a bad thing. 122 only in this game. I don't think I get the opportunity to spot the lightning here. That would have been nice. Although the carrier might. Maybe not. Right in here. Right there, maybe? Not quite. Aegir's coming in, so we'll have a booster ready for him. Should maybe use my heal. Something to think about. Yep. We'll use our heal, use our rep. We're fine. There's the Torps. Good. Aegir coming out. We'll take him out. Okay, team got him. Nice. Now we get into the B cap. All right. I don't know. This game looked like it was getting out of hand quick. I suppose I need to believe a little more. 122 here is all right. There weren't that many battleships. And cruisers were a little difficult to get into position to hit. George is having fun currently. So we didn't have to deal with the carrier much at all this game. And that's maybe something that's good about Bourgogne too, is We have just enough AA to deter him. Or maybe we're able to play that mid-range role so well that we don't necessarily need to have to be in a position where the carrier just goes after us all the time. Here's a nice shot. We'll get into this Goliath. That should take him out. There we go. Very good.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Now a Mecklenburg and a Midway left. Feels kind of nice. Bourgogne always feels kind of nice, though, I gotta say. I do really, 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 really enjoy this ship for a reason. Alright, let's see. Do we do 16k? Do I need to waste the booster? Yeah. Okay. Not wasting the booster, because I want to be greedy for the Midway. Notice we have 2 left in this one. So, we could have been using it a little more aggressively. Oh, wait, but the Midway's not close enough. Too bad. Well, we got the Georgia, but I think our Holland does finish him off. So there we go. 153 in this one, a little lower. I think my average in this one is 160s, 170s, something like that. But these kind of games you can have in a Bourgogne, and they're typically a lot of fun. They're typically more fun because if you get bad dispersion in that, you have a reload booster. You don't get stuck in bad positions because you have the speed to get away from them. If you're getting farmed, you typically have the ability to disengage. It's maneuverable, so it's not like you're guaranteed to be hit by every salvo everyone shoots at you, right? It's a good ship, man. It's a really, really good ship, and I would get it first. If it was, if I had to do everything all over again, this would be my first steel ship for sure. So, hope you guys enjoyed. One take, moving on to some of the tier 10 premiums. So, not sure where I'll go from here, but I think likely I'll look at a lot of the steel ships, the coal ships, research bureau ships, those kinds of things, and we'll go from there. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great rest of your day.